All right, I take grilling pretty seriously. I do not take cleaning the grill very seriously. And over time, that has turned into, well, let me show you. So apparently you're supposed to clean these things. I always kind of thought that fire would just do that for me. It does not. This is the cover that should be on the grill. It never makes it on there. I think that's chicken. I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sure it's chicken. It still works, by the way. So today I'm going to try to bring this thing back from this to something that looks a little less like a rusty science experiment. I did get a kit that has the burners, the grates, and the flame shields, which is kind of nice. And if I can actually get all this stuff in there and make it work, I'll be amazed. I got to be honest, I've never done this before. I don't know if it's going to work or not. Stick around to see. Either way, it's going to be a good day, because if it doesn't work, I'm just going to go buy another grill. If you have a ShopVac handy, that might be the way to do this. I just grabbed a trash bag and some gloves. I'm just going to grab everything out of there because it's pretty much all rusted away anyway. Like, this is actually supposed to be attached to something, but you can see the rust has gone right through wherever it was supposed to attach. Apparently it just pulls out. I don't really know if it's supposed to just pull out or not. Like, that's a heat shield. Can you believe it? Parts of a heat shield. Parts of a heat shield. Oh my gosh. Like, again, like the burner here, just, and I like to point out that this grill still worked. I just felt like it was time. Actually, I felt like it was about 5 years past time to do this. I kind of think this is where that was supposed to be. You know, these right here probably are supposed to hold that. I don't really know anymore what those do. That could be the reason I have some uneven cooking once in a while. I mean, there's a lot of rust in there, but this trash bag may be a little excessive for what I have here. I don't think I should leave that in there. Okay, it's still attached. I'm leaving it. That bolt is actually like on there. I'm gonna actually have to get a wrench or something. I'm actually just gonna use pliers for this because I don't really think there's a world in which this stays a viable part. Maybe I'm wrong. I legitimately don't know what size this is, so we're gonna try 9mm. Nope, that's too big. Let's try the 5/16. This 5/16 looks like it might be a winner. Try the 8mm, just in case it's some metric BS. Actually, it looks like the 5/16 was the winner. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. And I just stripped the hell out of that thing. Oh my goodness. You know what? That burner's not coming off there. We're going to leave that burner. We're going to leave that burner and replace the others. For pretty much the same reason that the grill is in this condition, I'm going to leave that burner and just replace the other three because I just don't feel like messing with it. And I know what some of you are thinking. You're thinking, well, how's he going to get that fourth burner off? The answer to that question is I'm just going to let it burn off like the rest of them. I'm going to keep an extra burner on hand, and when it burns off, I'm just going to replace it. See, I got a plan. I did grab my ShopVac because we are going to get the rust out of there before we start putting the new stuff in. Not all the rust, just like the loose rust. I think we'll call that Grill 1 ShopVac 0. ShopVac's no match for this stuff. I'm just going to use a dustpan and a brush. Maybe not even a brush. Maybe just my hands. And for those of you that are thinking, you know, this grill looks like it's never been cleaned, you're absolutely right. I've never cleaned, well, maybe like the first month that I had it. After a while, you just get to the point where you want to eat whatever you cooked on it, and then you sort of forget about cleaning it after it's cooled down. There was actually a time during my new ownership of this grill when I actually had good intentions towards it. That time is long gone, but no misgivings that this is going to restore it to its original glory days. You know, I'm just trying to restore it to where I'm not scared to eat my food. I should probably be wearing a mask for this. And I know there's going to be some haters out there that say, well, why would you have an expensive grill like this and not cover it? Look, we covered it when we first got it for like the first month. You cook your food on it, you go inside, you eat, and you come back out, it's still hot. You can't cover it when it's still hot. So you go back in and you think you're gonna wait and come back out and cover it, and you just don't. I know I'm not the only one, but it's been a fantastic grill. I know it's in disrepair, but the truth is it still worked, even looking like that. I fully know that I should replace this burner, but I'm not. One of the reasons I'm not is what I said before. I'm not even sure that this is all gonna work, and if it doesn't, there's no reason to replace that burner, because I'm just going to go out and buy a new grill. So we're going to put these in here first, see if they work, then maybe we'll go back later and address this. Who am I kidding? I'm not going to address that. I'm going to do exactly what I said before. I'm going to let it burn off just like those did, and then I'm going to replace it. But I truly don't know if this is going to work, and if it doesn't work, I'm just going to go buy a new grill. It really doesn't make sense to spend a lot of time on that in any way, shape, or form. Those are actually pretty easy to install now. There should be some kind of bolt like this one. But obviously the bolt and the place where it is supposed to bolt to is gone on mine. So, you know, you adjust yours how you want, but that's how I'm doing mine. It literally couldn't be simpler. It literally slides through the hole. You know what I mean? You should obviously connect that if yours isn't rusted out. But as far as putting it in, there's nothing to attach it to on this end. I guess I could just go ahead and try to fire it up. Oh my God. Hey, it fired up. What about this one? Maybe it takes some time to get some gas through the tube there. I think that's what's going on there. Oh my gosh, it's firing right up. All three burners fired up. Let's see if the fourth one still works. Yep, works like a charm. You know, this is actually a pretty good day. Pretty good day. Okay, so in case you don't know, this little contraption right here actually helps carry gas from one burner to another. Obviously I don't have them, and I'm not going to replace them because they didn't come with a kit, and I can still fire each individual burner just like it is, so I'm good there. Let's get the rest of this together. You should connect that if you can, but it works like it is. And if you're wondering, the kit does come with bolts. I just didn't have anything to bolt it to. All that's left is to lay these heat shields over and then put the grates on, and it's really nothing to that. Just drop your grates in. This is probably the time where burning it to clean it would be a good idea when you first get these parts, because who knows who's handled them, and you don't want to put your food on them. I think maybe I should have cleaned it in between now and the last 10 years. If that helped you out, then hit the like and subscribe button. I'll link this kit below in the description. Obviously the one I used is for this Napoleon grill, but I'm pretty sure you can go through those links and get them for pretty much any grill. Those are affiliate links. They help the channel at no extra cost to you. I really appreciate it when you use those. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Now if I could just get the rest of it as clean.